Part of the days in and taking no days in. Don't need a vacation, I need a replacement. So the lights out soon as we came in.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Astrox. Today, I'm just gonna be explaining a lot about the lore as well as a samurai's point of view, aka Kazuha, right? So, of course, after seeing Raiden Shogun's teaser trailer, right, we can see a lot of what's going on, and we can see why it makes her the reason why she is today. Because in her pursuit of eternity, she lost a lot. She lost 3 of her friends. And of course, we can see that that is extremely sad for Raiden Shogun, knowing that she can't chase happiness again. She can't have the happiness again. Now, I understand that, a lot of people, they're like, oh my gosh, I just want to kick Baal's ass, right? I just want to beat up Raiden Shogun. Because, I'm hearing this reason a lot. It's basically because, she killed Kazuha's friend and whatnot. But I don't think a lot of people realize, well, I hope that you guys do, what Kazuha feels about that situation. So, in one of Kazuha's voice lines, he says, I've asked myself this question many times since leaving Inazuma. Do I simply resent the Raiden Shogun because of what happened in the duel? Because of the lethal stroke she dealt my dear friend? I've thought about this a good long time, and I believe the answer is no. My friend died an honorable death in that duel, and the Shogun was not unjustified in her conduct. My dissatisfaction with her has its roots in the Vision Hunt Decree. No one has the right to rob another of their hopes and dreams, not even God. So, from looking at this, if we take a look back at what samurais are like, right? And if you guys have played Ghost of Tsushima, which hopefully you guys know about Ghost of Tsushima, a fantastic game. When it comes to samurais, right? When it comes to a duel, right? You have to... Both parties have to understand what they're getting into, right? They have to know the consequences of being in the duel, and they have to know what, what the outcome is going to happen in the duel. So knowing that it was his friend's decision, he knew that there was nothing Kazuha can do about it. And as well as when it comes to that decision, Kazuha has no other choice but to respect his friend's decision. And in doing so, I know, like, again, a lot of people are like pissed off saying, okay, like, I know it's a duel, but did you have to go so far as to kill him? Well, basically that's just how Inazuma works. Or that's just how samurais work. When it comes to a duel, if you lose a duel, you're expected to die. That's just basically how things boil down. So I think it's kind of like misinterpreted, or like it's kind of a misunderstanding when it comes to that part. So Kazuha literally has no other choice. He can't be pissed off at Raiden Shogun. But his resentment is taking people's visions. To Kazuha, that's like taking someone's honor away. Their ambitions and dreams is a samurai's honor, right? And they live by that honor. They have no other choice but to respect it and live by it. But again, that is the only thing Kazuha like about Raiden Shogun, is the fact that she is taking away these ambitions from these people. That is the only resentment that he has towards her. So again, the death of Kazuha's friend is seen as honorable. It's not something that that can be argued with. Well, of course, probably guys can argue with that. But where Kazuha's resentment really is towards the Vision Hunt Decree. Now I'm just saying this based on a samurai's perspective. I love the Japanese culture, so of course this is just me. Of course, if you guys feel like this is something different, then feel free to do so. I'm just laying it out on how, it really usually is when it comes to samurais, and like, their honor and how they see things and whatnot. So, it's so funny because it reminds me of one time I was playing Ghost of Tsushima, and the main character, Jin Sakai, right? A samurai that you play with, he had a friend, right? But his friend betrayed him for the enemy that was invading, Tsushima, right? The islands of Tsushima. And so to that was dishonorable. So at the end, they had to duel each other, and Jin had no other choice but to kill his friend just because he, betrayed his family, X, Y, and Z. And when it comes to if your friend makes a decision that's honorable, then you just have no other choice but to live by it. You have no other choice but to respect their decision because it's what they want to pursue. Kazuha's friend, right, always wanted to see what the Raiden Shogun's slash would look like, and he got his wish. He wanted to see it. He wanted to know how it would be. Now, it kind of causes concern for a lot of questions on how, if Raiden Shogun is going to be the next playable character, how is she going to redeem herself? Again, we don't know what's going to happen in patch 2.1. All I know is that there was a snippet in the trailer where Kazuha was going against Raiden Shogun. Not sure what that's about, but we'll just have to see. We'll really just have to see. But if anything, that's really just me. I honestly don't believe that Raiden Shogun is evil at all. I do have a feeling that she is doing this, even though it's for the wrong reasons, she's doing it for the right reason, if that makes sense, Doing bad things for the meanings of good. So, honestly, that's just where I stand on this, when it comes to a samurai's perspective, as well as Raiden Shogun's, how her lore is connected to it. Dealing how she has not been, she doesn't have a good past, and so anything, we'll just have to see what patch 2.1 has to offer. I'm just telling you guys, my perspective when it comes to a samurai's point of view, and since Kazuha is a samurai, it kind of does make sense, I'm just giving you guys a rundown, and yeah, that's just pretty much it. I do have a feeling that there will be a redeemable factor in patch 2.1 in the story when it comes to Raiden Shogun and Kazuha's relationship. But again, we'll just have to see. So yeah, that just wraps it up for this video. And yeah, tell me what you guys think. Or your perspective on this. And how you think things will turn out. I don't really like to know. Without further ado, that's all for this video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.